right, we can, hello everyone, welcome, finally. Feels like forever ago, since last time. I think all the,
Yes, it does.
all the time, over the holidays, just time, as if this, year, time didn't mean nothing as it began, so. Alright, so, first, who here has inspiration? Do you guys know if you have one?
I had one, but I used it.
Okay, so no one's holding on to it currently?
I don't believe so. At least as far as I remember.
Okay. So I'm gonna start dishing that out. So it won't add up, but you guys all have one at the top of this session. So just to help, I think a combination of myself award it and whatnot, and you guys use it as well. Because I think if you guys use it, then that helps me pay attention more to reward it. So little tokens there as a reminder above your name. And then if you just click on the token, and then it'll pop up a window and you can drag it out, just showing that you used it, but we'll do that. All right, so yeah, let's recap from last session. The second half, we'll just kind of recap that whole story. You guys had went off to, you were doing a run for Rena, transport job, and you had to stop kind of refueling and whatnot on a station in Thair space called Burnout, and after topping off the gas tank and getting ready to take back off, the ship would not start up. Something happened with your sublight engines, and after inspection you realized that there was a key component conveniently located on the outside of the ship with easy access had been taken away, but you did see in the distance the culprit. You can make out that it looked like a Trandoshan was running away from you, and after a chase and investigation, you eventually came upon him and met Shirask, the Trandoshan, who did this on purpose to get your attention, despite potentially better ways to do so, but he was concerned that his request for your help would have been met with questions or not belief in what he was after. And you discovered that there was this underground fighting arena there on the space station that many were coming to enjoy and watch. And unfortunately, the combatants were just, people picked up from various parts of the galaxy, for seemingly no other reason than just to throw them into this fighting pit, fighting arena. And unfortunately, Nimri, a Trandoshan brother of Shirask, was one of the most recent victims who you guys all saw via holo monitors, him fighting an Acklay and unfortunately succumbing to that fight. So you're able to get Shirask off Burnout and head back to Kularin and inform the Kularin militia of what was going on, and making a contact with Austin Delnay, who's one of the officers of the militia, and Shirask let you know that, hey, I'll reach out if we learn anything else about the situation. So bringing us up to today, you guys had another week off, and then you do get a message from the message actually comes from Austin Delnay, as I said, co-leader of the militia. And essentially he said, just the message said, information has been brought to the attention of the militia that you might find of interest. I hope you will meet with me on Kularin at the southernmost vacated Jax holding. Yours, Austin Delnay. Assuming you all are going to gather and meet with him.
Yeah, Valen's gonna tell the Jedi Temple where he's going. Find his way over there.
All right. So, yeah, you all gather together and head towards this warehouse on the outskirts of Gadrin, one of the two main cities of Kularin there, and are greeted by a pair of guards positioned just inside the main door, both wearing the crisp white uniforms of the Kularin militia and with the distinctive emerald piping that they have. The guards lead you to a room where the only furnishings are a half dozen folding chairs, and there's not really anyone in the room other than yourselves when you enter. After a moment, a door opens and another door opens, and two individuals enter carrying chairs themselves, and you notice a human and a familiar-looking Trandoshan. The human male sets his chair down and then turns to you all and begins addressing the group. I'm glad you came. I think I've met most of you recently, but again, I'm Austin Delnay. I believe you all know Major Shiraz, as he gestures towards the Trandoshan. The Major has been doing some good work lately, and he's uncovered information that he thought some of you might be interested in. Here's what I can tell you without endangering lives. We need a team to go into Thair. Unless you're willing to do this, I cannot tell you any more. Once I tell you the details, I will either need you to go on the mission or agree to voluntary incarceration until the mission is completed. He looks very uncomfortable. You can see over his face as he says those words, voluntary incarceration. Beyond that, I can only tell you that it will be dangerous and that many lives are at stake. Again, though, the conditions of hearing more are that you either take the mission or agree to be incarcerated for a period not to exceed 2 weeks while the mission is completed. Will you hear more?
And
I will.
Who's gonna be doing the incarcerating? You two?
Says no, we will not, but as I said, voluntary. He kind of turns to you, Valen, and says, you know, we would ask that you would head off to Elmas, and I would talk with Master Lanius to make sure that you are kept there at the academy until things are quiet, and then the rest of you, yes, we would probably have a area of confined supervision, as the details of this mission are extremely touchy.
And you can't tell us how until we say we're willing to help.
He just gives you a nod.
Well, I'm in.
Well, I won't be out there, and I'm in too.
Come this far.
Dak looks around at the rest of the group. You all are awfully trusting for just meeting this guy.
I got a good feeling about him.
Oh, well, in that case, what could possibly go wrong?
Anything and everything.
Dak
knows?
will begrudgingly agree.
We could easily end up another 10 years in the future. Just depends on what we're doing.
So, Krellin, any objections?
No,
Oh.
Krellin said he was in before Dak even
Okay.
had
Yeah,
the first.
he was the
Yeah,
first one. We have a secret. I'm in.
So
You said secret?
Shirosk, you see an expression of an approving expression over his face as you all accept the task at hand, and he takes a small step forward and begins to speak. I told some of you that I would let you know when I learned where the Kularan prisoners were being kept. I know there are better than 100 Kularan citizens being kept in Thair, awaiting death in the burnout arena. What we are looking for is a strike force. Rather than sending a group claiming to represent the military body of Kularan into Thair, with the intent of liberating prisoners in a manner that might lead to deaths of Theran citizens, we must do this in a different, less formal manner.
Now, when you
Yes.
say strike force, do you mean like assaulting? Like an army? Or surgical strike?
I think he means us. We're the strike
Well,
team.
that much I figured out, but my concern is I'm not just gonna murder people just because some group of people thinks they're up to some no good. We don't kill lightly.
You see a nod and acknowledgement from Shiraz. Get your question, and before he replies, Austin Delnay quickly says, just gives you all a nod and says, "I appreciate your help here. Shiraz will handle the rest of the details," and he leaves the room. So there before you, Shiraz just stands with the rest of you, and then Balin turns to you and mentions, goes further into the details and just says, "This is more an extraction than a strike by the definition."
Okay. Well, I'm intrigued.
The prisoners are being held on T4, one of the moons of Thair Prevo. They're in cells 2 levels below the surface. We will provide. Go ahead.
I said there's 100 people being kept there.
Yes. Our last tally, we had 100 prisoners.
That could get messy. Trying to get 100 people out of there with not making too big of a scene. I hope you guys have some good intel you're about to drop on us here.
And a ship. Our ship won't hold maybe 10 people.
He nods and he continues and mentions that they are going to provide you with a transport, an Action 5 transport, which you should see on Roll20 right now. So he's going to provide. They're going to provide an Action 5 transport, and that will be large enough to hold all the captives. And there's also room in its hold for a small shuttle to get you down onto T4, as well as another small transport if the need arises as a backup.
You ever flown something this big, Dak?
How big is this thing? I'm assuming no.
He says we can help. He does tell you that they can provide a pilot if needed.
It's the wild card.
I said no. I usually stick to small and medium-sized freighters. I don't get into the human cargo business too often. Shirosk, what more can you tell us about the facility on T4? Surely you have more than 100 people on the second level.
Yes, of course, he says. He says, to your earlier question as well, we do have all clearance codes that you will need to get you down out of orbit to the surface. I would recommend taking the ship into orbit above T4 and shuttling down. So T4 is a small transit moon with a large number of docking bays on and beneath the surface. Traffic right now should be light. When you get to the surface, you should be coming out well away from the shuttle you took down. You see, as he says this, he pulls out a little data pad looking device and kind of holds it out, and then he slides back a little panel or something on the device, and you see a random set of switches on the device there. And he continues on. As you're you should be coming well away from the shuttle that took you down. Press the first switch, and the shuttle explodes 10 seconds later. Press the second switch, and the Action 5 breaks orbit and comes to the surface to pick you up in the confusion surrounding the explosion.
Like,
Sounds like a
Alright.
solid plan to me.
As far as the facility, all the map that you'll need is on this data chip. He just holds that out and hands it out to whoever takes that. It has a suggested route you should take into the station with 3 alternate routes out. I'd recommend not using the same route both ways, since you don't want to be too near the shuttle when it explodes.
Krellin will take the map. Or, well, data chip, rather. Well, I suppose we have everything we need then. We're ready to go?
let me check my med supplies. We'll probably need to be patching a few people up on the way back. And the Valen's good. He's got everything he needs. I'm ready to go.
Shiraz nods approvingly, glad that you are all ready to go. And he adds, he says, once you get into the facility, you just need to get past, there should be some exterior guards you could potentially talk your way past. Next, there is a large security door which gives access to the lower levels you will have to get past, and then likely droid sentries in the holding area. Once you're able to bypass those obstacles, you can gather the prisoners and begin extraction.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to know? Any other objectives that we can accomplish while we're there, or is this it?
This is it. Get in, get the prisoners, and get out.
Now, what happens if we can't get out? Do you have anybody that can actually help us, or is this a one-way trip?
He says that there will be some backup, if you will, near the Thaerian perimeter, but only as a last resort if things do go horribly wrong. But he reiterates that you all are going in just as whoever, going in as scum of the galaxy, freighter operators, any cover of your choosing, looking for fun, looking for a friend, looking for a fight. Pick your excuse. So
One question.
Yeah.
One last question. Do you got any sort of engineer's coveralls or some sort of like dirty, ragged getup? Because I sure as hell look like a Jedi, and they're not gonna believe I'm a spacer. So if you've got any sort of uniform lying around, I could use one.
He says, well, uniform, no, but change of clothes, we can look into that.
That'll do.
We really got to start packing an overnight bag for these things, Valen.
Well, normally people want you to look like a Jedi, so I'm not used to sneaking into places where they don't want you to look like one, but better get used to that.
Shiraz, you mentioned the potential for some droid sentries as we work our way into the facility. The militia doesn't happen to have any spare ion pistols or grenades laying around that we could take with us, do they?
He nods and kind of shakes his head. He says, unfortunately, no. Beyond this information, the militia cannot really provide much other resources than what they already have.
Well, by the look of these nice folding chairs, I'm not too surprised. You may be a little light on funding these days.
If nothing else, I can take you to the Action 5.
Lead the way.
So you follow. Shiraz takes you out the little meeting room, and heads towards a shuttle first that will then take you up to the Action 5. Eloquently named the Stinky Bantha. Yeah, you get the shuttle and you head up to the Action 5, this large transport vessel. Get on board and then can begin your journey to T4. Dak, are you flying, or you want somebody on board to handle it?
I can fly this thing.
Okay.
Dak hasn't met a ship he can't take care of.
All right. Okay, so go to give me a quick piloting check.
All right, Dak settles in, gets acquainted with the controls, and does this. Hey.
22, nice. I don't have anything in my chat yet, so nobody can see that. Okay. All right, 22 on there though. So you there's a bit more buttons and knobs and things here in this cockpit, but the concept is the same, and you're able to get this thing fired up and headed off towards the programmed coordinates of T4 and go there. It's not a super long journey. You head out of your system, Kularan system, and then get to Thayer. So anything you guys are doing during that before you head to the Thaerian moon?
So, guys, as I look to the rest of the group, what cover story are we going with here? Obviously, we're not showing up as Prison Break crew.
I'm a
Any
private
thoughts?
investigator.
And we're coming to T4 because
No idea. We'll figure it out when we get there.
some private. Oh, that sounds like a great plan, Krellin. I love that. That's
Thank you.
what could
go
possibly
wrong?
go wrong with this? with this?
What, you don't like the plan? Just go there, say what you're actually doing for the best.
No. In my experience, typically it doesn't really work out real well. We couldn't even get past the guards in the kitchen hallway last week.
Yep. Got
So-
blasted by a kitchen.
I'm feeling, Chef Poppy couldn't even get it past him. So maybe some sort of cover story. We're merchants. anything.
What are we selling?
You?
Me? What?
Yes. Oh yeah, let's go with the old we have a prisoner to drop off plan. We've caught ourselves a Jedi.
Hey, don't even need to change of clothes.
I know. Two birds with one stone.
Question is, where am I gonna keep my lightsaber? Do they have special things just for their
I
force
can hide it in
sensitive
one of my pockets.
prisoners? 'Cause that thing's not going in my prison wallet. I'm just telling you that right now.
So, so it's okay. It's a T4. We know it's a moon, right? And
Yes.
there's obviously this facility on it. Do we think? I mean, is this facility literally just this like prison thing where these people are being kept, or just like a regular?
So it's not necessarily it's not like specifically a prison.
Mhm.
It's more of a it's a shipping moon. And let's see, I think there was a little more detail here that a shipping moon of their Prevo is the main planet. Small transit moon. Yeah, just docking bays and beneath the surface. Yeah, that's about, that's what Shiraz had mentioned. So yeah, it's not even that it's necessary. It's not specifically a prison. It's just they've gotten word that somebody is keeping people captive there.
Okay, so we just be coming here for really pretty much anything besides saying we're here to break people out of a facility.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So, does the planet have Atmo, or is it like underground?
I would I'm not sure. Might be big enough. We'll say yes.
All right. To say that might change things if we know that the outside of the thing vents into space. Well, I have a handful of gems. Do we have any boxes back there we can make it look like we're selling gems? They're not, but not really. We're gonna,
Yeah.
isn't the shuttle gonna blow up anyway? Who the hell cares? They're not gonna know what the hell we came here with.
Right. I'm just saying when they ask us why we're here, we can tell them that we're just here on business. We'll
How
leave it
about
at that for
gems?
now.
I have a
Yeah.
handful of semi-precious gems. That should get us in the door. At least, even if we have to bribe somebody, I don't mind losing them.
Oh, okay. Where do you keep those at? On you or?
In my pocket.
Okay.
You just never know. Jedi don't carry money around usually,
prison
so
wallet.
not the prison wallet. No.
That's why you couldn't put your lightsaber there, isn't it?
Oh, that. Yeah.
All right. So we're just
The
simple
beads are in
merchants.
the way, huh?
Yeah. The Jedi prayer beads. Yeah.
Oh man.
You have been kicked off Twitch.
Yeah. As long as we don't show nipples, we can do whatever
Yep.
we want.
All right. So, anything else during your journey?
Yeah, Lan, he pulls out this old rusty jetpack that you're pretty sure, looking at it, you're only like 50% sure it would even work, like operate as a jetpack, and he puts it down on the floor between everybody, and he looks at everybody really proud, and he says, I'm gonna go with cover as a bounty hunter. They'll never expect it. You ever heard of this guy? I don't know. It's been 10 years, but back in the day, there's this guy Django. He had a jetpack like this. He was a big deal. I don't know what happened to him. He was the best. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's still on top of his game. But I figure you got one of these, people take you
Oh my
seriously.
This will go really well.
You'll really get ahead with a jetpack like that, won't you?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm glad you agree with me, Valen.
Would we recognize where it comes from?
The
like, is it
jetpack?
Mandalorian? Like a Mandalorian jetpack? Or
Not necessarily.
it's a
Yeah.
jetpack.
Yep. Yeah, you
Man,
see
I'm
that.
like,
You see,
that's
there's a like
jetpack.
piece of gum that's stuck to the side of it as well.
Was that holding it together?
Yeah, yeah, a fuel leak right there. Just a piece of gum.
Just
Plug it with
plan. Before you fly that for the first time, be sure to let me know so I can, make sure to get at a good viewing angle so I don't miss it. As Dak's thinking to himself, he's going to make sure he's not anywhere near this thing as it explodes and kills land anyone nearby.
Oh, what, Dak? I thought you would want the first ride.
No, my friend, you you bought it. You try it out first.
I suppose if we have that game of sabacc and chips are down, I could always use this as collateral on a final bet. That's the only way you're getting a ride on this thing.
Does that thing come with a rocket pack too?
Good stuff. Oh, how do I? There we go.
Nice. Can't wait to win the rusted out bucket of a jetpack. Some people win YT 1300s. I can win a rusty jetpack. It'll be great.
Alrighty. Lan and Dak, extra inspiration there for a good moment. Reminder that you can share, when you have an extra one, you can share one of those with somebody else as needed. So,
All right, cool.
you come upon Thair Prevo, the key planet here in Thair system. It's a pretty bland planet. From space, it looks like it hopes to one day grow up and be Coruscant. For now, there are splotches of civilization, gray geometric shapes dissected by black lines of traffic or roadway, but much of the planet has the gray-brown sheen of land that will never support life. There are 4 moons that orbit Thair Prevo. T4, the shipping moon, is located almost to the left of the planet as you approach. 2 others hang to the right side, and the 4th must be hidden from view behind the planet. As you provide all necessary passcodes into the system, you're able to bring the ship into orbit above T4, making any final preparations.
Everybody have what they need?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go. And Valen, I know you said you didn't want to necessarily have to kill anybody on this mission, but we may not get so lucky. I don't imagine there's going to be 100 people getting out of here without any kind of confrontation or incident.
I'm not opposed to that. It's more, I didn't want to come here to kill people.
Fair enough.
Our mission isn't that. It's to rescue. If it happens in the course of it, I'll do everything I can to stop it, but if it happens, it happens. Maybe if they hadn't been stealing people to make them fight against their will, it could have been prevented. But I just don't want to commit another wrong to correct one.
I do that all the time.
Your life's
Krellin
gone
nods.
swimmingly since, right? No
Hey.
problems at all.
I'm still here, aren't I?
Yeah. If you say so.
All right. Krellin, give me a quick perception check as you kind of scan ahead as you come down to the moon. All right. So you just kind of keeping an eye out. You remember that Shiraz said traffic should be light, but you're definitely seeing something other than that. It seems that there's a bit more traffic here than maybe anticipated. But otherwise, the descent to the surface is pretty unremarkable. You land, and the ramp descends, and sorry. So you guys are in orbit with your transport, and then you get to the shuttle and take that down to the surface. The shuttle ramp descends and you, as you're at the landing platform, and you immediately hear just lots of commotion. People, humans, Bothans, Celestins, and others just rushing everywhere. Looking around, you see that the moon is so small and its curve so pronounced that in every direction it appears that the horizon is only a few kilometers away. Everyone give me a quick perception check.
And while we're doing this, I'm going to cast Battle Precog,
Okay.
and I'm also going to hide my lightsaber. I have the collapsible hilt mod
Okay.
built into it, so I think that's advantage on checks. I'll look that up.
Yeah, or it's disadvantage on people. It's one of those two.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is. I'll look it up, and if it becomes relevant, I'll mention it.
Okay. So, yeah, pretty much everyone, but Valen, Valen, you just kind of get caught up in everything going on, and you're concentrating on a few things yourself, as you said, with Battle Precog and whatnot. But the others, just kind of listening to all the commotion and whatnot, you do hear a specific individual yell out, just move! The tank transports are ready to load on 1 low. Just kind of one little piece that you pick up above the din of the noise and the commotion.
Well, so much for that wonderful intel about this being low traffic. Seems to be quite a bit going on here.
Yeah, it seems like there's some kind of seasonal rush on.
Well, we should be able to use that to our advantage, shouldn't we? If there's too much going on, maybe people aren't paying attention to us. Might actually make this easier.
I am curious though what this. You said a tank that they're loading up.
Yeah, he said the tanks are ready.
Curious to know what kind of tanks these are.
Tanks? What do you mean? Tanks? Valen
Maybe he's talking
didn't
about
know
back
that,
to
right?
tanks.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Did
Tank?
anybody else catch that line about tanks ready to load up?
No.
Oh yes, how could you not? He yelled it so loud.
I know. I mean, I just assumed everyone heard that, but you never know.
Must have been fiddling with my lightsaber.
I wonder
Didn't your
if
mother
these
tell
are,
you not to do that in public?
Well, it has the hidden property. I thought no one would see me do it.
Just curious if these are tanks that are filled with things or tanks that go boom and shoot things.
Well, it could be both.
Did they mention where they were? We can
Tanks
try
filled
to
with
get a look.
explosive.
You said what, L1, L2, something?
1 low
1 low.
Low.
is I believe it's like one level below.
Did we get a map of the place?
Yep. Yeah, you guys have Krellin has that on a data card.
Yeah, Krellin, can you tell us potentially the quickest way to get to 1 low? Maybe we want to scope this out before we run into something we're not expecting.
Yes, Krellin will look at the information selfishly, not sharing it with anyone, and look for the best route to where the group desires to go.
All right, so you pull that up and you get a layout of the area here, and you see there's a designation on the area where the prisoners are being held, which, as Shiraz mentioned, is 2 levels below the surface. You do see that there is a level in between there, 1 level down. as well, and it just has there's various corridors and rooms and whatnot on both levels.
Okay, I will lead the way to the stairs, the elevator, the maintenance shaft, whatever is closest.
I think there was supposed to be a route, right, on the map that was preferred for us to get in and another route to get out. Is that true?
Yeah, I think Shiros mentioned that. Let's see where he specifically said.
3 routes, but don't use the same one to get in and out.
So yes, he mentioned that there's a specific route you should take into the station, and then there are some alternate routes. Yeah.
Do
Okay.
any of those routes take us through 1 low? I'm assuming maybe we need to get to 2 lows where the prisoners are.
Yes, you do have to go essentially past it.
All right, we'll go that way.
What
I
sort
will
of
lead the
uniform?
charge.
What sort of clothes did Valen get? Are they just like coveralls?
Yeah, just nondescript.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Just like an ordinary average guy.
There you go.
Just some dude.
I was hoping you'd say
Some-
something like tight spandex or just something really awkwardly.
Parachute pants and a cape. Go as indescript as possible.
Alrighty. So you guys are heading. You head into the facility from the landing bay, and you begin to see this other traffic, and seemingly no one really, seems to pay any attention to you guys. Just kind of everyone's that you see so far goes about their own business, whatnot. You head towards a lift that will take you down a level to get to 1 low. So you stop in there, and yeah, you come out in 1 low.
Did they say where those tanks were? Or did they just say the floor? I was too busy not listening to them.
Just that they were ready to load up on 1 low, so I guess we can take a quick look around and see if we see anything.
Perfect.
All right, so as you come into 1 low, you get to there's as you get to 1 low, there's definitely an increase in traffic on this level. Just people and things going on. Everyone, give me perception checks as you look about the area. Krellin?
Sorry,
So, perception?
perception.
There you go. Okay. So, Lan, you just are distracted for some reason. You notice that these floors are very dirty, and it's kind of gone up on your boots, frustratingly. Dak, you look around and see that you notice that there are Karites here. The little short pig-like creatures that tend to make up the Thaerian cartel. You saw one that stepped through a doorway down the hall. You also noticed someone wearing a Thaerian Navy uniform wander across a corridor ahead of you as well. Valen, you notice this stuff a little bit as well, but additionally you will notice that there are cargo droids hauling what seems to be medical supplies from one docking bay to another, and there are they're both Karites and Thaerian military personnel going into an open doorway 7 meters up on the left. And And then Krellin, in addition to that, as you're just really paying attention to things here, you see that there's a half dozen individuals loitering around the fringes of the corridor, wearing street clothes. They don't really look civilian, probably guards, you assume. And there's you also notice all the Karaites that have been wandering around. They all have a collar pin identifying themselves as cartel members. Every Karaite that you pick out, you see that. And lastly, Krellin, you notice that there is a from the little bit that you came in from like the surface and coming down to here, so far, there's an extensive amount of security cameras and other security measures here in this corridor than any other so far.
Okay. I will just sort of discreetly say that there seems to be several guards in civilian clothes and a lot of security cameras in the area. I think we're in the right spot.
Yeah, whatever they're hauling, it looks like medical supplies. So maybe it's not a tank. Could be a Bacta tank. Or a Colto tank. Are those even around at this point?
Or a pen.
Oh, I didn't think about that. But either way, this seems to be the floor. But this isn't where our objective is. Should probably get out of here before they realize we don't belong.
Well, that's not very fun now, is it?
Hell. Maybe not, but living's pretty fun. But we won't be alive if they catch us.
So every person we see down here either looks like military, a guard, or part of the cartel.
Yeah.
Okay. So we definitely don't look like any of those three groups.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, everything looks pretty chaotically organized.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Krellin, you have the path to make our way down to the prisoner still, right? Do we have to go past these guys to get there, or how's the route take us?
A good question. Do we have to go through these individuals?
Nope. You can kind of you guys kind of went off the path to get out to this main area here. It's just a quick jaunt back to head lower, one level lower.
Fine. Krellin will lead them the right way.
All right, so you head back and head deeper into this this facility or station here on the moon, and get down to the area where the captives are said to be held. You go down a corridor and you get to an area that there's an entrance to the main compound that's listed on the map, and you see a pair of guards that are just standing outside of it.
Okay. How do we get rid of these guys?
We could kill them.
I mean, we could, but then there's the matter of the other hundreds of them that are probably going to be able to hear or see us and come running. I'm not worried about 2 of them, but a few hundred might change that equation.
Not to mention the guards and Navy members that they're one floor above us as well.
I'm assuming this is like built like a base, sort of, so it'd be kind of hard to hear what's directly above unless it was like a massive explosion or something. It's just a guess, but I'm assuming it's not like an apartment where you can hear next door very loudly. It's like, well, we need a way around these guys. Unfortunately, that's not really my skill set in the force.
Yeah, I
Is
guess just
there
what
a like a bathroom or somewhere Land can duck out of the way and be unseen around here?
Give me a quick perception check.
Okay.
We're only gonna roll perception this entire session.
That's the goal.
All right, so you look around and you do find a corridor that you feel comfortable enough with being able to do what you're after, kind of duck away and get a little privacy or whatever.
Okay. Lan turns to his comrades and says, well, I can whip up a disguise. One of these fellas here. I was thinking I could make myself look like one of these cartel members and see if that opens some doors.
How long is that going to last?
Lamb looks at his wrist pad and says, "About an hour charge on the holograms before they'll go off."
I mean, how does it get us, the rest of us, past them?
Well, I figure I can sweet talk one of these fellas into this hallway, and we'll beat him up, take his stuff, and we'll just go one by one. Just hide these guys in this hallway until we got enough uniforms.
Lan, you are bright enough. You're.
are we sure?
I'm talking Lan, not Joe here.
Lan is smarter than me.
Were you saying the Thaerian cartels, the Karaites?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're pretty short, and I'm not sure that the disguise power allows for that, right?
I think you're right. I think only the Force version lets you alter your height. I'd have to check that.
Yeah, they're pretty short, so that would be a challenge there. But you know, there could be other figures that you could maybe emulate that could help your cause.
Said you can appear to be shorter or taller by about a foot. I don't know if that's gonna be enough or not.
Yeah.
I think the Karaites
Carrots are pretty short, though, right?
Yeah.
much shorter than a Duros. Yeah.
But are there any of the military fellas around here who are non Karaites who are about Land's height?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen a few different various people around here. Yeah.
Okay, so they're not all. It's only the cartel that's pretty much all Karaites.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, I can disguise myself as one of these guards, and we could try to trick the guards into thinking that we're on their side, and get through that way. I don't know. What do you? The hologram I can't extend to anyone beyond me, so and I have really bad charisma stats. So.
These two guards are in front of the door we need to access to get further into where the people are kept, or is this the place where the people are kept?
So this is just kind of an entrance door into the compound area, and then once you get past that, it's a like entrance to the main compound, and then there's another inner door that you'll have to get to for the specific area where the prisoners are.
Okay. Is Krellin, is there a place where in the area we're at that connects to that area in like an unseen location? Like, can I get from a closet on this side of the wall into a closet on the other side of the wall or something like that by cutting a hole through the wall?
There does not look to be anything that simple and whatnot. You know, it's built specifically to have have this you know, door here, exterior security door here, and then 2 guards that are stationed here.
Hmm.
think we should just kill them.
Hell. Is there a way we can lead them away? I mean, I get why you want to kill them, Krellin. But my concern is that we'll raise some sort of alarm or suspicion. If these guards are guarding something, I can't imagine they're not checking in with someone. So if they go missing or dead, someone's going to notice, and this party's going to get started a lot sooner than we're ready for. So I think our distraction is set to go off after we find the prisoners, right? Not before?
You guys have it's basically a remote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
think the plan was when we blow the shuttle up, that'll distract them, that we can bring the transport ship
The other ship in.
down to pick us up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll defer to you. I don't really know what to do here. I'd prefer not to kill them.
Well, we can always.
Lan, are
If
you
we
doing
get 'em-
your disguise?
Looking at these guards, can I tell like who has like high rank? Is it something where I can discern how to look like a higher ranking officer than these guys?
Give me an insight check. Try and gather that from them. Nat 20, nice for a straight 20. So, yeah, you just feel you kind of gather, you know, from their demeanor or whatever, that they, you know, they might be more of just here for show than anything else. You know, it's just a display of, you know, anyone that's most common person isn't going to really mess with it because there's guards there. You know, it's like the greeter at your supermarket. You know, they can't do anything, but it's just the concept is there, the idea is there. So
We just tell them we can go past there and they're gonna let us through because they're not
Yeah.
gonna really do anything about it.
Yeah, Lan ducks away and turns
I'd
on
say
his
you wouldn't
hologram.
get that much of a you know, you wouldn't think it's that easy, but
He's gonna disguise himself as someone who looks like their boss. What Lan thinks their boss would look like.
okay. All right.
He'll turn to the rest of his comrades and say, "All right, I'm out of ideas that don't involve shooting. So if this doesn't work,
We could
the
just
force
say we're
help
here
us."
to inspect the goods.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
well,
they're like that,
So,
but
someone's
no.
buying these people, right? Or some sort of transactions taking place?
oh, we could always try doing help.
Help? What do you mean? Like,
We
help,
just,
help, we're...
yeah, we just yell, "Help! Help! My friend is hurt."
And then jump them?
Yeah, so if it starts going bad, Lan, pretend like you're having a heart attack, and we'll yell for help.
Oh yeah, just like back on Alder. I remember that one.
Do you have many heart attacks in your lifetime?
Oh sure, most of them.
Most of them fatal. So he's
Yeah, most of them fake.
oh.
Yeah, Duros have 5 hearts, don't you know? He's got 2 left.
All right, Lan. So you go ahead and fire up your disguise self or whatever Star Wars tech version of that is, and
Yeah, I activate my holographic disguise.
there you go.
So
Yeah.
I look like what Lan thinks is the general of this this place.
Okay.
And I walk up to the guys and I sternly look at these door guards and I say,
Are you just going by yourself?
yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to them by myself and I just look at them disgusted and I say, both of you are dismissed immediately.
They kind of look at each other confused, and you can see that the confusion does kind of translate to you as well. And one of them seems to muster up the courage to just reply and say, what for, sir? What's going on? We are still in the middle of our post.
Son, do you know what just happened not 30 minutes ago on this very station?
No, I'm sorry. Certainly there's other guards that can handle a situation.
Lan turns to the other guard and says, "Are you going to stick with this line?"
I'm sorry, sir.
You've heard nothing. Neither of you are plugged in. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
They just kind of like dumbfounded, not really sure what you're talking about.
Lan turns to the one who dared speak up to him and says, "Son, you're fired. You as well. Both of you have been terminated effective immediately. I don't need to tell you that what this means. You need to clear out your lockers. Find something else to do. Dismissed."
They just look at each other and they're so confused. Give me a deception.
Fired before? Get on out of here.
Give me a deception check.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use it.
All right.
You have a -2 to these things. Why are we sending you?
Well,
None of us can do that.
Hey, that is a good use of inspiration. Yes. All right. If you click on that token symbol, Lan, and then you can drag the one that's inside there off just to show that it's used. All right. So reaching deep into just kind of really try and sell this, you're able to do so, and the other two just look at you and they stand there for a bit, but then seem that the perceived seriousness of this hits them eventually, and they say, are you taking over watch? Who's just kind of rambling, and then they just kind of turn and walk away.
Yeah, Lan just turns and takes their position and just stands there and glares at them as if he's taking over the guard, so that they think everything's fine.
All right, so they take off eventually out of sight, and seemingly you're left there alone in the corridor in front of the main door, getting into the compound.
Yeah, I just wave Dak and Krellin and Valen. So, just kind of look around, wave at them, kind of come on in.
That actually worked. I might make a Jedi out of you yet.
Well, so far we're
fancy Jedi tricks. I just use my my natural charisma Land smiles, and it's just the worst smile you've seen. Just horrible.
All right.
Is the
So yeah, go ahead.
it says is the door locked here?
This door, nope, you're able to open it up and enter in.
Okay. Well, I guess we should keep moving.
Is this the only way we can get out? This door? Thinking maybe it would be beneficial to seal this door so that they can't come and get us in case shit hits the fan.
Oh, yeah. I guess ask Krellin on the map. Does the escape route have us coming back through this doorway?
Does the escape route do that?
Let's see. I think yeah that you do have to basically go back through that area and then head back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad idea then. All right. Well, I'm nixing that idea. Let's get finding these guys and get the party started.
All right. So you enter in past this initial exterior door, and then you head to a small little corridor now that you enter, and you see another set of doors before you. Marked, designated on the map as the set of security doors that you'll have to bypass yourselves, as noted by Shirask, and then on the map.
Is that a LAN or a DAC thing, or is that a Krellin thing?
So you head up to the door. Quick inspection. It is definitely locked, and it looks like there is a electronic lock to this set of doors.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
All right, Mr. Krellin.
All
do your
right.
stuff.
So Krellin, you step up with a slicer's kit check. And a 23. All right. So you go after the door, and you feel pretty confident that you're getting through everything. And then, unfortunately, there is you hit a snag, and all of a sudden there is a flashing message on the screen of the control panel. Code incorrect. If correct code is not entered in 6 seconds, alarm will sound, and then a countdown begins.
Oh. Is there a way I can try and disable this?
Sure can. Go ahead and give another slicer's check.
Wonderful.
All right. So as you move your focus to the alarm, that seems much easier to disable. You seemingly have at least got that disabled. And then you turn back to the door. The door is still locked at this point, but you feel that with the alarm out of the way, you can spend more time to focus on that. So you can give me another slicer's check to try and finish up with the door.
And
Okay.
Valen wants to give Krellin guidance
Okay.
just to make sure we have to get in there quick.
All right. So it takes you a bit longer, but eventually you're able to get past it, and luckily with disabling that alarm, that allows you the time needed, and you're able to crack open this door and head in. At this point, it opens up into a bit more of another corridor, and there's a few other people around here, but initially it doesn't seem like anyone pays any attention to you. You can see that you just have to go down a corridor and to get to the compound proper.
All right, where to from here, Krellin?
Isn't there just one way to go? I'll just
I
walk
don't-
forward.
You have the map.
Well, I thought he said there was like a hallway, right? I'll just go down it.
Yeah, there are a few offshoots, because there are some other people down here.
So now that there was like an alarm on the door, which I guess was maybe expected, is we're continuing to make our way through. Dak is going to be on the lookout for security cameras or anything like that, like in the hallways or any of the rooms we're like walking towards.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check. All right. So you see one every, in a corner here. As you guys win on one low already, with the amount there. Actually, I think Krellin mentioned that there was a lot of them there, and then pointing them out, you guys, the rest of you would notice. Definitely not the amount of things here, but you see, one or two that show up.
Okay.
Is there any sort of med bay down here? Like a sick room or a nurse's station or something?
Not per the schematics, no.
Okay. Let's see if I can get some free med packs.
Just it seems that there's just more, just some side rooms, side offices, things like that, and then to the end of the corridor is into the main compound.
All right. Well, we've made it this far. Might as well act like we own the place. Lead on, Krellin.
I continue leading
All right.
in the direction we need to go.
You head through. There's a few individuals that kind of pop in and out of side rooms and whatnot, but they just assume that only authorized people are supposed to be here. So you guys must are supposed to be here. So head down to the end of the corridor and get to the compound. And there's one more door here, but this one just opens up as you get in there, and you enter into a very large room, and you see before you there's a couple side rooms that look to be they have some tables and whatnot, maybe a kind of an eating area or whatever, and then before you is a set of stairs that go up, and there's like 2 tiers to this area, and up top you can see just at the edge of your view is the individual cells or rooms that these prisoners are supposedly held captive, but you also immediately do see 8 these droid sentries that were aforementioned before as you come in, and one of them steps forward and just approaches and says, halt, please state your business, unauthorized personnel.
Krellin will motion to Lan. Lan, you're the charismatic one of the group.
And says, no, we will not.
Never mind, we're all dead.
The droid just repeats what it says, and this time pulls up a pistol to reinforce his request, and says, please present your authorization or be eliminated.
We are the surprise health inspection crew. We've heard that there have been many health code violations, both in the Republic and otherwise, that have been going on here, and we have come to investigate these claims.
We have no records of health inspection.
Well, of course not. If you guys knew, then you could falsify so much. We wouldn't see what's actually going on here. That's why it's a surprise.
You just the droid pauses for a second and just says, access isn't not allowed for any inspections. Please leave or be terminated.
Oh,
we
wait,
know-
hold on. You need an access code, right? A code cylinder? Is that what you're after, droid?
He's asked for just like presenting your authorization or credentials. Yeah.
I'm gonna reach my hand and grab the lightsaber and put my thumb on the activation trigger. And be like, did it look like this? And I'm gonna turn it on right in his face.
All right. Give me a damage roll on that.
Just damage.
Just damage.
Plus.
I mean, I would hope you wouldn't miss.
Yeah, so would I. Stranger
Never
things
know.
have happened.
All right. So, come on in.
Lord, there's a lot of.
I'm assuming I'd be right up in his face.
Yes. All right. Yeah, let's get some initiative. There is a way to add all these guys at once. Boom, that works.
Are these things walls?
We'll say no.
Okay. So would I be able to use my bad feeling to run sort of behind this staircase?
Yes.
Was this the
Perfect.
one that I was doing it to, or is it the dude by the stairs?
Nope, the one in front of you. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me, guys. All right, everybody in. Okay, so Valen, you step up and pull out your lightsaber, catching the droid off guard slightly, pushing it up to the head of the droid, igniting it, and it goes through. And it does some pretty good damage to the thing, but unfortunately, it doesn't completely incapacitate the droid. And immediately, you just hear the click of all the droids just reaching for their blasters and getting ready to train them on each of you. As then Krellin, realizes, always the instigator, but the first one to run away and hide, ducking out. Lan, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to put a tactical barrier device on Valen, so he'll get his +2 AC. Hopefully that will help.
Thank you, thank you.
Then I'm gonna move down a couple spaces here, take some cover, and fire at the. I'll mark the droid that Valen stabbed as my Ranger's quarry, and I'll fire my rifle at it.
Okay. There's not really any cover right there. If you came like here behind the table, I could give you a little bit there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then which one are you going after again?
The one that that Valen stabbed.
Okay. Did you say you marked that with Ranger's
Yeah.
Quarry?
Yeah, I'll mark it and fire my rifle.
Alrighty, a 19 fires out, and that will definitely hit. Heavy shot coming out. Yeah, that takes it down easily. As Valen is pulling back his saber, you rush over, and the droid, you just completely take that one out, and it slumps to the ground in front of Valen. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right, so one of the droids up here is up, and it is going to begin moving forward a little bit, and scans the room, seeing everyone was mostly focused on Valen as the initial instigator, so he's going to go after Valen at least first. So Valen coming in with a shot from his pistol. An 8 to hit, so that's gonna miss.
Miss.
And then that guy's dead. Krellin, you're up.
All right. From my point, like if I like say stand up, who would I be able to see? Like most of them, or know exactly what the terrain is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was trying to
it's
set if this red thing was like a wall.
no, it's just yeah, just ignore all those colors.
Okay.
But it would say, I would say, you know, I guess call it 5 feet gap here. So from here to here, so this is like 5 feet up the stairs and whatnot. So you'd probably, Krellin would have to kind of move out a little bit to get a better view.
Okay.
Because with this cell wall right here, that's definitely going to be, you know, a defined corner there that will block your view.
Right. Okay. I guess I'll move up to this then, and I will shoot across at the guy on the staircase over there.
Okay.
My pistol.
All right, you fire off, and it just tings off the side of the droid armor, droid plating, and unfortunately doesn't have any impact.
Okay, then I will slide back over and crouch down.
Okay.
Out of harm's way, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Dak.
All right. Which one fired at
This guy right here.
Valen? This one? Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Dak kind of just caught off guard by all of this, and the droids activate, just got to sort of instinctively draw both of his blaster pistols. And the first one he's going to see sort of line of sight. He's going to be this guy here. He's just going to fire his blaster at that one.
All right, first shot goes out, and yeah, you just miss as well. It kind of just goes off the armor, and it looks like that is enough to shrug off the shot for no impact.
All right. We'll follow up with the offhand, some extra shots, and see if any of those can connect.
All right, your second shot comes in, and you're able to find a spot that is weak enough to penetrate with the 14, so 10 points there. A significant hit. Looks like the droids don't have a ton to them, as that does some good damage there. Your
All right.
third shot, unfortunately, same as the first, does not find a weak spot.
All right, so after Dak finishes making his shots, he's going to kind of look around the room for any kind of cover and see these tables over here and kind of run and slide behind one of these tables.
Okay. I'll give you first level of cover, quarter cover there as you head over to that. All right, so the droids are up and they begin to mobilize and move around. So actually, no, they're gonna go this way. All right, so he's gonna come out and he's gonna fire a shot towards you, Valen, as he pulls up his pistol. An 18 to hit.
And as a reaction, Valen's going to use Force Shield and give him another +5 to
Okay.
his AC.
So
he's
what
at
is your, does precog put
22.
you up to 15?
Precog puts me at 15.
Okay, so you're
then,
at 17 right now.
17, yeah, from lands +2, and then I get another +5, so I'm at 22.
Okay, so his shot will come in, and as that comes towards you, you just call to the force to reflect that shot, causing it to dissipate and miss. And that is its turn. This other droid up here is going to fire on you, Valen, with an 8, so that'll miss. This guy here is going to, same thing, a 20 to hit. So you still have your extra
Yeah, that's all up until
next
I
turn?
think it's. Yeah, I know it's for the rest of the round.
Okay.
So.
All right. So that one fires off, and again, your protective force shield here is just deflecting the attacks. This guy on the stairs here that Krellin attempted to shoot, he is going to return the favor, but it looks like you see that he moves. Maybe he's got an issue with range here. He steps up a little bit. It takes a shot over to you, Krellin, with a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
And 7 points of energy damage.
Ouch.
And you see this droid up here looks over and is going to use its reaction to take a shot as well on you for a 12, so that should miss. Right, and then this one in the back is going to come down as well, and see, yep, just close enough. Another shot towards Valen, and 11, that'll miss. And finding this last guy is going to rush over this way, and he'll try and throw a shot down towards Dak. An 18, you're at, what's quarter cover? Probably give you at least +2.
That'll just hit then. 16 plus the 2.
Is that what quarter does, anybody? Check real quick. Yes, okay, so yep, so he just is able to kind of thread it through the chair that you're hiding behind and tag you, so that's going to be 8 points coming into you with that. And this droid up here is going to use its reaction to fire off a shot as well. With a nat 20, wow, what a garbage roll though. 2 nat 1s on the damage roll. 5 more points of energy damage to you, Dak. And then top of the round, Valen, you are up.
Okay, is there stacks of debris I could throw around? Do I see anything?
Not really. You see the chairs behind you.
Do they look like they would move?
Yeah.
Light enough? Okay. Let's find a good vantage point. What are these things? Are they like
Nothing. They're not
walls
there.
or
They're just kind of, yeah.
just things? Okay. So let's see here. Okay, Valen is going to cast Force, or Project, level 1. I'm going to do. You gotta do all 3 of them at the same time, right? You can't do 1 and 1 and then see it die and then switch targets. You've got to just kind of bank, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Let's go 2 to here. And was this was the one Dak attacked, right?
Yeah. Nope. Dak, this one here.
That one. I want to try to finish off the one Dak did and then do
Okay.
2 over to here.
All
So
right.
this guy will get one of the D4s.
That's this one?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are going there. 6.
All right.
And then Valen is going to back up. There. Now it's turn.
Okay. So grabbing a couple of the chairs here in kind of the wreck area of this holding compound, Valen flinging them towards a couple of the droids, inflicting a little bit of extra damage to the one that Dak previously hit, and then another one. Lan, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to shoot this droid that's closest to me here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this a disarming shot. See if I can shoot his blaster out of his hand. Oh,
All right. Looks like the table is a little bit in your way and just throws off your aim and completely miss.
all right. Well, that's it then. I end my turn.
All righty. This droid up here is going to he's gonna move forward a little bit and try and attempt to go after you, Lan. A 23 might get through, so you've got 19. Yeah, so he hits you for 5 points of energy as you are a little distracted from your missed shot. Allows him to get through, and then the droid that you went after is going to use its reaction to take a shot on you as well, and that'll miss, luckily. Krellin, you're up.
All right, I will leap up the stairs and try to attack this guy. My electro baton. Ah.
All right. Apparently running up, maybe distracted by the other droids as they are in your face as well, throw you off, and you just cannot connect with the shock stick, unfortunately. Anything else?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I'll disengage and make my way behind this table with Dak. And that'll be my turn.
What's your total movement speed?
Do that.
Yeah, you got at least an extra 5
yeah.
to get up on the stairs.
Sure. And so that I could get here.
Okay. All right. And then Dak.
All right. I'm not sure which ones hit me. I don't know if you recall or not.
I believe it was this. You got hit by. Did both of them hit you? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
two
think
of them hit me,
these
I just
two. I
wasn't sure
think it was
which two.
these two up here.
Okay. All right. Yep. Dak was going to pop up from behind the table with his blasters drawn and fire some shots at this one.
Oh wow, guys.
Maybe I'll use one of my inspirations.
You
All right,
gonna?
I'll follow up with see. I'll save them for now. All right, I'll follow up with the offhand here.
All right, first shot going horribly wide. Second shot does connect with 10 points there. Doing a good hit. Third shot, unfortunately, is going to miss as well. Unless you want to try and...
No, I will not. Yep, that'll be it.
Alrighty. So, this guy in the back sees Valen has rushed off and is going to run forward to pursue. And
He didn't run off. It's a tactical retreat. That's all it is.
And step up just in range, throwing a shot with his pistol towards you, Valen. And 18 should hit for 8 points of energy damage.
That will hit. Let me see. Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. And I need to mark these guys on reactions because I think to come back
I think as the
around.
reaction, he'll do Saber Reflect, but I'll wait for you to do damage. Or did you already do it?
8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use Saber Reflect.
Okay.
See if I can
Okay.
stop 3 of
So
it.
able to
So
mitigate
5.
a little bit out of it, but the bulk of it still comes in. So 5.
Bam.
All right, and then this guy up top here had Dak. You had only shot this one, right? All of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this
Yep,
one is
the
gonna.
4.
This one's gonna go after you, Dak, with shot 10 to hit. That'll miss. And then this guy over here is going to move up and go after you, Valen. The 12 to hit, that'll miss. And this one here is going to come up and go after you, Lan. Just not struggling. Everyone's struggling. Droid in the back here is going to rush forward, hopefully get a line on Valen, and just does much the same, pulling out his pistol. 22 to hit for 9 points of energy damage.
Yep, that's gonna connect. Which one was that?
This guy right here.
Oh, not that. Okay.
And then this one up here is going to come down and take a shot towards Corellin. 13, that should miss.
It does.
All right, so we get to Valen. The end of the round.
Bonus action to use a med pack on yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think, oh no, the trauma kit version is action. Oh. So I can't remember which one which one of these guys was the one I was attacking earlier. I think that guy. This guy was the one that was just on the other side of.
So yes,
right?
this guy
Okay.
here you threw one chair into, whatever, and then this one here you also, yeah, it's those two.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I'm going to apply a med pack to myself. I'll just roll the hit dice. Oh gosh. Only 3. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking we've got, how much do those chairs weigh?
I mean, you know, I don't know,
More
couple
than-
pounds, but
More than 15?
no, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, perfect. I am going to twin force propel and throw a chair at, oh, I think I will throw a chair at this guy and another one at this guy. Here, I'll post the power.
Who's your second target?
Let's see. Second target here,
Okay.
first target here. So they make dex saves. DC 15, and on a fail, they'll take 3d8 kinetic.
Okay, bottom guy first. Nat 1 and a nat 20. Interesting. And then a 9 on the other one, so that's going to be 2 fails.
So the bottom guy takes 13.
Okay.
Top guy takes 12.
All right, so you grab one of the chairs and throw it towards the droid at the bottom, and the impact, massive impact, just crumpling it to the ground. And then the same happens for the other. The one up top was worse for wear, but you finish him off as well,
Okay.
throwing it to them.
Can Valen see how bad everybody looks?
Like your companions?
Like, yeah, how bad do we all look?
I'll fix
Or
this.
rather, who would need More
permanently
healing.
one of these days.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Valen's gonna head down towards land. And that's where he'll end his turn.
Okay. Top of the round, Lan, you are up. Muted, Lan?
Hey, can you hear me?
There you go.
Hey, I'm gonna try to shoot the droid that's directly across from me, and I'm gonna do this as a disarming shot. If it hits again, we'll
This
see
guy
if this
here?
works. Yeah, the one you just put in there.
Yep. All right, 14 is not enough, unfortunately. Do you get to add
All
anything to
right.
that with the disarming or not?
With the disarming, you add to your damage,
Okay,
not to
not
the
the
attack.
attack roll.
But
Okay.
I don't use it unless it hits, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So, took a shot, and he's going to step onto the stairs and return the favor and come back at you. Firing off his blaster pistol with a nat 20 for another weak damage roll, but 7 points of damage coming into you.
All right.
And then one of his counterparts up here is going to use its reaction to fire off at you as well with a 22 for 5 more points. And Krellin, you are up.
All right. I will run up to this guy and try to attack him.
You rush in and you physically hit the droid, but there's just no effect. You hit like a heavy, hard spot. You just connect, but unfortunately, it just does not get through.
All right. Then I will use my bonus action dash. Are these like pillars or something? These
Yeah,
stone looking things?
yeah.
Okay. So I will run over here and drop behind this. That'll be my turn.
Okay, so you're taking an attack from him?
Yeah.
Nat 20 with as he hits you with the stock of his gun for 7 points of kinetic damage.
Ouch.
Surprised you didn't disengage with your bonus action.
He had to use
I had no
bonus to
movement
run,
left.
yeah.
Oh, use all your movement.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Dak, as you see Krellin running about the upper level, you are up.
Yeah, so Dak, noticing Krellin run up, try to shock that guy, and then take off running. Sees maybe he's potentially distracted as he had to turn to hit him with the butt of his rifle, so he'll take this opportunity to fire his blaster at it.
All right, and it seems that maybe the distraction was in place. 24 definitely hits. 5 points of damage there.
Wow, good damage. I'll follow up with the offhand here.
Still seems he's distracted, and another good hit. 10 points there. He's sparking. He's looking extremely rough.
All right, so we'll hopefully finish him
Unfortunate
off.
you didn't find a better weak spot on that first shot. The third one just completely misses, though, as the droid maybe has turned around and danced out of the way.
All right. Knowing that this table's not the greatest cover, as Dak is firing, he's going to run over here to where the previous droid fell and use this wall for better cover.
Okay. All right. Yeah, get up here. It'll be your kind of get it right up in the corner. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. So droids are up, and this one here is gonna rush forward, and Valen is kind of the target man here, and gonna go after you. Shot at his pistol as he comes forward, and unfortunately, these droids are programmed with a stormtrooper aiming protocol, struggling here. It's next guy up that Krellin went after. The droid, he's looking around. He's in very rough condition. He is going to Dak, you kind of tucked away, and he was focused on you, but he's going to turn and look towards Krellin. Come down here and aim a shot down at you. And fail horribly. Cannot, with a nat 1, cannot make the angle.
I must have hit his visual sensors on my last shot.
Yeah. This guy here, pull up and take a shot at Lan. 13, that should miss. And this guy here, come up and go after Valen. A 19.
Do I have my reaction still?
Yeah, because you just had your... Yeah, I don't think you've used it since your last turn, so...
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember when I used reflect or not. I think I'll just use reflect on this one as well. You say
Okay.
6 points.
Yeah, 6 coming in.
Yeah. All right. 6
Nice.
coming back,
All right.
baby. Where are we sending this bitch?
You can get this guy up top, or
Who
this guy
shot?
here.
Who shot at me?
This one, but he's 5 feet out of range.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, is it only 30 feet?
It's 20
Or
feet.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
So
Oh,
these two you can get after. Yeah.
Let's see. Who do we want?
This one here that's got a symbol on him. He's looking pretty rough.
He's looking pretty bad. All right, let's
Yeah.
direct it towards him.
Okay.
That's just a force attack, right?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, let me take a look. I'm the one with the power. I should know.
So probably
yeah,
like
make
your
a
highest
ranged
stat.
force attack.
Yeah.
Ranged force attack. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely hits. So, comes back at him, and I forget the. Yeah. So 6 coming back. That puts him out.
Excellent.
And this guy up here though is going to use his reaction and take a shot at you. Nat 1. Holy cow. All right, this guy, he's dead. Valen, we come to you.
All right, Valen's gonna turn to Lan and just be like, focus them down, burn them down. I'll heal. I'll get us healed, and I'm going to bonus action med pack myself, and then action med pack. Actually, I'm going to action trauma kit. Lan, and he gets. So Lan gets 1d6 plus 4, so he gets 9 points.
Nice, solid heal.
And then I get hopefully some actual. Clicked it. I don't know what it's doing.
There
Oh,
goes.
okay. It wasn't doing anything for that.
Couple better.
And I get all that back, and then I just say, make it count, and that's it.
Alrighty, Lan, you are up.
Okay. Well, after that heal, I'm feeling recharged. And hopefully this time I can shoot this droid across from me I've been trying to hit. Take his weapon.
Alright, you finally got this thing lined up with a 29. You just hit it square in the chest, and I mean, just you obliterate the thing, putting everything behind it. thing just goes down with the shot. You don't even need to worry about specifically going after its weapon. Droid crumples to the floor.
Lan says, that one's blaster's mine, and return.
All right. So that one was up, but you took him out. So we go to Krellin.
All right. I will hop back up here and once again try to attack this droid. Unsuccessfully.
Yes, he's sparking. He's on his last leg, but you're just not hitting him in the soft spot.
Well, all right. Krellin's gonna disengage and go drop behind this pillar and
Alrighty.
take a swig from his flask, and that's it.
All right, Dak.
All right. Dak will pop out here from cover and move up and fire at the droid here he was shooting at earlier.
All right, you you just hit actually. That'll take him out.
All right. Knowing that he'd heard some blaster fire from over this direction, we'll turn his attention over here and see this droid here and use his offhand and fire a couple shots over that way.
All right, second shot just hits, and the third one you definitely hit it right square in a soft vulnerable spot for 17 total damage. That takes the thing right down.
All right.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
that will yep, that'll be it.
Okay. So this guy here, he's gonna continue and go after Valen. 12 to hit, that'll be a miss. That guy's dead. We get to you, Valen. Looks like only one left.
All right, Valen's gonna come up and swing with the saber. Okay, there it goes.
All right, you rush forward and fortunately hit reinforced part of his chassis that does not give way to the lightsaber.
Okay, and then he's gonna go for the offhand attack. Ew.
And yeah. Miss
And
much wildly more with the other one.
It's a lot easier when you catch them off guard. And I think he'll just stay there.
Okay, Lan.
Okay. Let's see how well I do. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy Valen is in front of here.
This guy Valen.
This guy that Valen's in front of. This droid. Why am I not pinging?
If you nat won this, I think Valen might need to have to
Order
take some
66
damage.
came early this year.
All right, so the shot goes out. You're able to connect with the droid. Take it down, doing a decent chunk damage to it. But that's the first hit it's taken. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right, Krellin.
No, I'm chilling.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Dak.
All right. Wondering why he hasn't heard or seen Krellin do anything recently. Go ahead and pop out from behind this cover here and fire shots over at this droid.
First shot hits square the back, plenty to take the droid down. It crumples to the floor at Valen's feet, and as you guys look about, you see that your droid droid opposition seemingly has been defeated in the room, and you're left with the onlooking gasps and whatnot of the captives that you came here to rescue.
Jack is just going to, I guess, knowing kind of the last place Krellin was, get over that way and see if he's all right, and tell him to see if we can start finding a control panel to get these doors open.
Well, he's just sitting there drinking.
Dak will come over, reach out his hand for his flask if he wants to share, and say, we should probably get these cell doors open.
So it's just, there's not really cell doors, they're just kind of open, like, yeah, but they all, you know, the people are just kind of confined in there because that's where they've got like seating and whatnot. So, and then, you know, with 8 droid guards, none of them were armed, obviously the prisoners, so they're not going to deal with that. But yeah, so they seemingly, when the gunfire and whatnot, the blaster fire comes to a halt, you see a few brave souls begin to kind of step out of the, you know, cells, if you will, and yeah, just kind of look about, wondering what's going on.
And Valen's gonna run up to Dak and just kind of, he's like, "Do you mind if I check you out for wounds? Give you any healing you need?"
Yeah, let's just make it quick so we can get out of here.
Yep. So you get 1d6 plus 4, 7. Krellin, if you want some, come get some.
Sure. He'll walk over, stumble over.
Like, you know, we're here to do something, right? Not drink.
That's something, he says as he takes another swig.
Okay, and then it's like, where do we go from here? Does it say on the map, or was this it?
So
there's supposed to be 100 of these guys.
as you, so as you guys are kind of patching up and whatnot, and a few of these captives begin to come out, you can see though that like a lot of them they're just kind of dumbfounded or shocked, you know, in a state of shock. They've been in captivity for a bit now, and you know, they definitely, you get a sense that none of them, obviously, I guess no one really expects to get kidnapped, you know, but just really caught everyone by surprise, of course. And you know, everyone looks, you know, no one looks mistreated or anything like that, but you can see that some of them look like they have gone through some sort of physical test and whatnot. You know, maybe like Krellin and Lan, you might get a hunch that, because you knew that Shirosk mentioned that they're shipping these people off to Burnout, and likely just, you know, trying to see who would maybe put on a good show in the arena. But you know, there's just kind of whimpers, soft whimpers and whatnot here, but eventually a few of them seem to warm up and questioningly just ask, you know, who you all are doing and what's going on.
Like, I'm a Jedi and I'm here to rescue you. We're here to rescue you. Did you see where the others went?
The others, the other captives.
There were more of you, weren't there?
So one of them steps forward. Krellin, give me a just give me a intelligence check. You kind of recognize this gentleman. He introduces himself quick. He says, "My name is San," and that name helps. And San is was a member of kind of the I forget the team, the like kind of rebellion against the Metatherian cartel back on Kularan, and the resistance against them. And him along with one of his counterparts, Naya, were key in that uprising against them, whatnot. But he steps forward and says, he looks around the group and he says, we have to, we don't know where the others are. They took a group of us a little bit ago. Have you not seen anybody? They took Naya. And you guys look around and you see there's only like 10 people. It's easy to count. There's only 10 people here.
Well,
This is
we could cut our losses.
Yeah, that's not what we're here for. We're here to rescue them all. Or at least make the attempt. Like, where would they have gone? Do you know? Did they say anything? Like, how much did they tell you? Or how much have you overheard?
Nothing, unfortunately. This is, we assume just a holding area. There was a good chunk more of us in here, and then they took probably 3+ hours ago, a good chunk, 80 or so of us had been taken out, and then maybe 10 minutes ago they took another 10 that they took as well, and Naya was with that group. You must have just missed them if you didn't see them on the way out.
So how long have we been here total? Do we know?
So definitely, more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Coming in. When he mentions, how recent that second group was, Valen, you might get hit in your stomach with the sense that your little side tour potentially could have spent, enough of that time to kind of miss these extra prisoners.
Jaunt?
Yeah,
Our jaunt looking for the tanks?
correct.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't spend that long there.
Yeah, but it might have been 10 minutes. 10 minutes too long. Well, we gotta figure out where they're going. But first we need to get these people somewhere safe too.
Yeah, so do we see any kind of I don't know, computer consoles or anything in this room potentially that we could get more information out of?
Not in here, but there might have been some stuff in the corridor leading into this area.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we could tell let's get these people rounded up and see if we can find a computer console. Maybe we can get some more information about where they're taking the rest of the group.
You guys, Shiras did mention that, he's confident they're taking him to Burnout.
Right, but I guess we would think they're probably taking them somewhere to load up, I guess, on a ship somewhere and take them.
Right.
Okay.
We need to find wherever that transport they're being loaded onto is.
That's true. Does our map point out anything like a nearby transport bay?
Really just kind of points out the main one that you guys came in on, and then there is one that where you're gonna bring the Action 5 down to load up the prisoners and get out of here.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say if I backtrack into the corridor, do I see that that console, or is it not in there?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, so as you guys kind of begin to backtrack, or if you do land, yeah, you find a console there. But you also notice that there's a few other people just kind of wandering around and whatnot, doing things.
Well, I think Krellin had a good couple of slicing rolls, so Land's gonna step aside and let Krellin at this console and just keep an eye out, see if anybody suspicious is eyeing us while
All
we do
right,
this.
you're still your hollow disguise. Is that concentration?
It's
No.
non-concentration and it just lasts for an hour after this started up.
Okay, so I think in combat was quick, so you I think still have that up, so you look like somebody else. So that'll definitely help you in this situation, so other people aren't going to really, again, if you're going to be down in this area, you should have the access to do so. So people just assume that you're supposed to, I should say. So yeah, you head over to the console, and the thing flashes up and tells you that it needs to scan a face. Seemingly any face. It seems like an odd security measure, but
Sure, I'll scan my face in it.
are you going along with Lan, Krellin?
Yeah, I'll go with them.
All right, so it does, and then it just seems like it gives you access to go deeper into the system.
Wonderful. I'm in their system.
All right, so go ahead and give me a quick technology check. Whoever, if Lan, if you kind of stepped up to take over, or Krellin, if you want to.
So technology Lane's pretty good at that.
Yeah, Krellin seems a bit impaired at the minute.
All
He's
right.
not
Lan
not
kind of
doing
pushes him
hot.
aside and
He's-
steps in, says, "No, that's not where we need to look at." And you dive in. Lan, what were you looking for again?
Looking for the transport where the missing prisoners are.
Okay, so you
Maybe
dig
better.
around, and I mean, there is a few different landing ports and whatnot on this. This is kind of like a shipping moon, almost of a station essentially. So there's lots of traffic in and out, whatnot. But you're able to kind of get through and track down at least records of ships going in and out, and you can identify a couple of ships that you feel decently confident are what you're looking for, but unfortunately they have both taken off already. So definitely the earlier one that was, they said about 3 hours ago is left for sure, but the most recent one seemingly had taken off as well already.
That's unfortunate. May have escaped our grasp.
Dak and I are not anywhere near these two, right?
Right, you'd be, I mean, I guess you guys would still be in the kind of the prison compound area with the captive still.
Okay. I'll calm Lan. Be like, "Do you find anything?"
Looks like the relevant transport's already gone. So if they were on it, we're out of luck.
Maybe we can get these guys loaded up on the, what is it? The Assault 5 or
Action 5.
Action 5. Maybe we can get them loaded up and see if we can intercept them before they leave the system. Otherwise, maybe we need to return to Burnout and pay our respects.
If what we think is going on is true, some of those prisoners might just end up at Burnout after this transport takes them.
That's what I'm thinking too. But at least this time when we blow the shuttle, we don't have to worry about collateral damage. That's what I was afraid of. Blowing that shuttle and then getting them when they're in another shuttle. But now if we don't have to worry about that, we can do it anytime we want. Dak, should we get these guys out of here?
Yeah, let's get these people rounded up and start making our way out of here.
All right. So I assume we'll go meet up with Lan and Krellin.
Yep, Krellin's got the escape route on the map.
So yeah, on the map, you can go back one way you came. That will go basically the way you came down here. You know, through one low and then through here. There's a couple other routes though that kind of wind through some other side corridors. Still passing through one low, but eventually getting to, you know, the surface.
Sure, I'll go down one of the routes that we have not taken.
Okay. So what is your marching order?
I suppose I'm first.
That would make sense. You've got the map. Do you just want to do you and Lan, and then me and Dak will bring up the rear?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's put the civilians in between us. So if anyone asks, we're taking
Escort.
them to transport for burnout.
Perfect. Is there one of the droid weapons laying around still?
Yeah. Yep. They just say
I
simple
wanna-
blaster pistols.
I'm gonna force pull it to me just so I have a pistol,
Okay.
just so I have a weapon.
Alrighty.
Just a generic blaster pistol?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you guys begin your trek. Everyone give me a... what is the act casual check? Just give me a charisma checks all around.
It's our specialty, Lan.
I
Oh man.
walking deceptively, or
I don't know, just fly casual,
I like how the drunk person's doing it best.
right? Because you're loose. And
He's
you're
confident.
yeah, exactly. All right. So you guys wander, begin your trek through these corridors. Here on the second level, underground at least, making your way to what'll get you up to the surface, and eventually get up to an area where you're gonna. This corridor leads up through some stairs, and you get to where you figure you're on one low, the one level below the surface here. And even here in some of these side corridors, the traffic seems to increase a little bit, but people seemingly don't really seem to pay attention. But you continue on, and eventually there's a door that you come to, or an opening that you come to, and it actually seems to be opened up into that larger corridor you originally had inspected on one low earlier. So you see you know, groups of people and whatnot, and there is a as you look about, there's I think Krellin, you're the one that notices that there was a specific doorway up ahead that had you know, some Karaites and Thaerian military whatnot, but all of a sudden you guys hear a shout from the door, from another door 20 meters down the hall, and you see a dozen individuals bounce away from the walls and run down the hall, turning into that room. The blast doors slam shut behind them. And then after that, a little bit of a lull, the normal traffic begins again.
Don't see that every day.
I'm gonna call him Lan. Like, what the hell was that about?
Whatever they're up to, it's giving me a weird feeling in my gut.
Yeah, am I getting one in the Force? He'll say he is. He doesn't know. Getting that feeling
Roman
too.
definitely is.
You're just not telling us.
No, he has a weird feeling in his gut. It's not related to this, but
It's all the alcohol he's consumed.
A few
Well,
doorways
everything-
before that, you guys do see some other activity of the Karites and Thaerians. Through this one door where Krellin had noticed earlier, they originally kind of specifically congregating and going in and out of.
Valen's gonna take his holo recorder and try to discreetly record just as much as he can, pan it around the room and get a good shot inside the rooms.
Okay,
Then
give me a stealth or sleight of hand.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, they're both the same. Clicked it. Okay, there we go.
All right, sticking with that 6.
Tis all I got, but I'll actually add Defiant onto that.
Inspiration.
I thought I already used that.
Nope, not this session.
I'll use it for crafting. For the downtime.
Yeah, that was. I
Or
gave you a new
Is
one.
that a different one?
Yeah.
Oh. That is. Okay.
Talked you into it for a wonderful
Damn
reward
it.
like that. So as you step out and you pull up your device, you don't even get a second of footage off, and somebody else just yells out, "Hey, what are you doing? Put that device away."
Oh, sorry, it was making a weird noise. I was just trying to turn it off.
And you see the person kind of look around, but you get a sense of relief that the people that ran off earlier are not here, and your fate has only been this outburst of this gentleman in the room here.
Like, I'll put it back in my pocket. Won't go off again, promise. I'll just carry on my way. Like, where do we go from here?
All right, so you guys are just continuing on, trying to get through.
Wherever Krellin's leading us.
Okay.
unless they wish to stop and get us all killed, you know. But there doesn't seem to be anyone leaning towards that, so suppose we'll just keep going.
All right, so you continue on, and not much long after kind of where you came out into this main area, hopping back into the side corridors, it loops around a little bit and then pops out near another room, and you feel that you're seeing a room that's adjoining that main corridor here as you kind of come through another room, off to the side of the corridor here. And Krellin, it catches your eye as you guys go past, because you see various individuals in here, men, women in the garb of the Thaerian Navy, standing beside representatives of the Meta-Thaerian cartel. You kind of put 2 and 2 together, and you put together what room this was in relation to the main corridor there. And so just this is an alternative entrance here. But you see that they're all facing a hollow projection who's speaking to them, an individual in a long dark robe, and you can't see their face within the folds of the robe, however, but the voice carries through. Stunted slime, I don't care about your little squabbles. I only want to know, has the finger been delivered? The Karites that are in the room, they then fall to their knees, groveling before the projection. And behind them, an enormous cargo ship stands ready to lift off. as you watch, the cargo door slides shut, but not before you see its contents back to tanks in at least a dozen different sizes.
Well, I guess now we know what kind of tank they were talking about.
And just about now, there's another voice that comes in. Halt! Step away from that door! And as the voice comes from behind you, and it looks like the Karaites and Thaerians in the room all look towards your position as the blast doors in front of you shut, cutting off that room.
I don't suppose this is going to end well. Sort of say to Lan.
A gentleman walks up to you, assumingly the one that just called out to you, and a male human, and says, "Excuse me, can you please let me know what your purpose is for being here?"
We were ordered to deliver these guests of ours to a location off station, and we were just on our way to our transport shuttle.
Seems like quite the roundabout way to go.
Well, yes, it's my first time on the station. I'm just in charge of transporting them. I don't know my way around too well. I must have gotten lost.
See. Bellistan is the name. I'm running security here in this part right now.
Nice to meet you, Bellis. I'm Dak.
Dak, good to meet you. So, again, you guys are transporting these individuals out of here.
That we are. We just need to get back to our docking bay, and we'll be on our way.
Well, if you can show me, some authorization for that, I'm sure we can just get this all cleared up and you can be on your way. Of course, there's many different forms of authorization that may be acceptable.
Of course. I try to, not totally discreetly, but hand him 500 credits. Does he ever react?
You can tell that he's like, okay, yep, you're on the right track, but then he leans into his arrogance that you've already picked up, and he's just like, I'm getting 5,000 extra dataries for coronating security in this area for just the next hour. It might take a little bit more than that to kind of offset my current duties.
Very well. And I'll offer a total of 1,000.
Yeah, I just kind of he takes that and give me a persuasion check, actually.
Special. I will use my inspiration.
All right.
However I do that. Do I click this?
You click it and then you can drag it out just to get rid of it. There you go.
Oh, well, it's on the map.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So, who else? Oh, that Valen, that yours?
Yeah, I was just getting rid of it.
All right. So he seems that he's hesitant at first, but something, for some reason in your argument, he's happy with an extra 1,000 on the job, so he'll take that, and he says, all right, well, I think everything checks out here, so you all can be on your way. And I'll just kind of make note that you're doing what you needed to do, and you were where you were supposed to be, and you can carry on.
Very well. Hope you have a good day, sir.
You too, Dak.
Turn around and keep on walking towards our docking bay.
As Krellin is walking in front of Dak, he is going to just slightly, with a move of his hand, try to force push his 1 foot into the other to make him trip.
Into Krellin.
And Krellin, yeah. So as Krellin's walking, just gonna try to like force push 1 foot and just make him trip and fall.
What save do I have to make?
Do you have that? Yeah. Can you post that if you have that, Dak?
I think it's strength, right?
I think it is.
Strength saving throw, yeah.
Oh, my specialty. Here we go, baby.
Hey,
-1.
nat 1 for a -1. That is rough. Yeah, Krellin, you
Take Len down with me.
you go down hard, taking a point of damage even from a nasty fall, and Dak, you kind of be like, oh man, maybe pushed a little hard.
So say, oh, Krellin, you all right? I'll reach down and kind of grab him by his collar of his coat and pull him back to his feet and say, hey, well, watch your step, buddy. Probably hit that flask a little too hard.
Oh, please. I've consumed much more than this in shorter periods of time and been totally fine. And then he begins walking in the wrong direction, then sort of like spins around and then starts going in the right direction.
Does Vela notice any of this?
Yeah, I mean, you would have seen him. I mean, there's 10
fall on his
other
ass.
individuals with you, but yeah, you would have definitely seen that.
Yeah, hitting the sauce too much, huh?
The captives are just kind of like, you can tell they're all just nervous and whatnot. Like they're glad that the bribe worked for you guys to seemingly continue on your way, but now like to see Krellin go down, just don't know what's going on, and there's definitely an air of nervousness about the group. So whoever wants to give me a quick D100. All right. So you continue on traveling through the rest of the way to the surface, and no other issues here. A few people pass by, but you guys all act confident enough that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and they go that way. You come to the surface of the moon here, and getting ready to complete this part of your mission and get ready to summon the transport. Who took the original data pad?
I believe I did.
Okay. So, getting ready to... so are you going to blow up the other shuttle to cause a distraction as instructed?
I'll just hand it to Dak and say, I'm not sober enough to make this decision in good conscience. Not that I really care if anyone dies either way, but...
Well, this was always the plan. I'm assuming bringing the large transport in would cause problems, so we didn't bring it originally. So, yeah, Dak will hit number 1. I think that's to blow the shuttle up button, right?
Yes, it is.
Yep. So we'll hit number 1.
There's a click of the switch, and you sit and wait and listen for the noise of the explosion, but it never comes.
That Trandoshan wired it properly, right? Guy. They can take slaves across the galaxy, but they can't wire a thing for explosives?
Why don't you check the detonator? Does it have some dead power cells in there or something?
So the lights are on, so I'm assuming it's working, right?
Yeah, upon inspection, everything looks fine.
Well, do we have another distraction or another way to set them off? Probably not a good idea to go over there and do it manually.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you're definitely, you know, a decent distance apart. That, you know, yeah, it's not a simple run over. It's kind of a situation. So
Probably
getting,
can't even see it.
yeah,
'cause-
you're getting close to you're basically near your landing pad that you're waiting for your pickup via your transport. So
Well, this was our distraction. Is there anything around that we can see that might make a suitable distraction, like like a um, like a power weather vane or something? Something that you could
nah,
set to
you kind of come out
load?
and you're near the main landing pad for where you would do your pickup.
Mhm.
You do see you see a bunch of cargo and whatnot in kind of a staging area that's adjoining the landing area. But give me a perception check, Valen. So yeah, you don't really pick up on too much. There is you see a couple individuals that you at least notice amongst your survey of the area.
What sort of uniform are they wearing, or can I tell this distance?
Nothing distinct.
Okay. So I guess we'll just like what do we do here?
We can't call that other shuttle that was on the ship, right? We have to call the whole ship.
Right. The basically just have remote to the main transport.
Okay. Well, the only way we're getting out of here is if the transport shows up, we go back to the other shuttle. So, guess we can call for the transport.
Make a stand here while it comes in. But
Well,
they're
that's
gonna
assume-
notice it.
Well, I know that. I guess that assumes that it's going to cause a problem.
Well, what else were we having a distraction for?
I don't know. This was the Trandoshans' plan, not mine.
It's true. I was thinking
So
we could do
far,
something with those cargo containers, but my ideas are limited here. I don't exactly carry around an armory with me. It's not the Jedi way. Well, I'll defer to you, Dak.
yeah, I guess. Well, because we didn't really ask. I'm just trying to figure out why we needed a distraction to begin with. If they expected that we wouldn't be able to bring, now of course they may have been expecting us to have like 100 people trying to load up onto this transport. With just a couple of us and 10 people, we probably haven't really garnered too much attention. So, guess I would tell the rest of the group, like maybe let's go take cover behind some of those cargo crates, as we call on the ship, and wait for it to come in. That we can try to make a hasty exit.
What about those two over there on the pad? You take them out first?
I mean, it's just a landing pad with a ship coming in to land. I'm not sure that it's overly suspicious.
They're gonna see us ducking behind cargo for no apparent reason. I
Oh,
thought that might draw a little bit of suspicion.
um, yeah, I guess you said there's two. There's just like two people up there. They just look like
Give me a perception check, Dak.
Docking Bay sort of people.
Yeah, you see a couple people wandering around.
Okay. Do they look like they're? You said they're I don't know. They look like the part of the military, or is it just like random?
They look similar to, so there were some people in that main corridor on one low that I think Krellin had noticed. They kind of just street clothes. They didn't really look civilian though. They looked to be guard types.
Okay. Well, our story of acting like we belong here seems to be going well so far. You guys wait here, and it's gonna walk up, I guess, towards the landing bay and or the landing pad, I guess, and see if anybody says anything or engages in any kind of conversation.
Okay, so you guys are heading out. Are you calling the transport now, or?
Um, yeah, because it'll probably take a little time for it to arrive, I'm assuming.
Okay. Yeah, so you go ahead and call that and come down, and as you get out there, as you get out closer to the area proper, you see that there's a few more individuals than you originally noticed, moving kind of amongst the crates and whatnot. There are some tall crates here, and there's, almost a half dozen individuals, it looks like. And everyone can give me perception checks as you get out here.
Valen saw 2, but there's actually like 10.
So upon further look, Lan, as you're aware of this and you're looking about, these guys look a little bit less than, they look a little questionable types here compared to just some of the other individuals you've seen. And the Action 5 begins its descent, and as it arrives, Lan, you hear a few murmurs amongst the individuals here, and then a few of them kind of rush out, and there's some yelling towards the about this transport ship coming down.
We just got made.
I guess let's just keep moving towards the ship.
Mm-hmm. Act casual.
Yep. Keep acting like we belong.
So you guys are coming out of this corridor here on the map, and your ship has come down to and is landed, and you get these people seem to be looking to pick you off and maybe hijack this ship as you come. Oh, let's see. Sorry. I know I have. Nope. Alright, just trying to find a token to represent your group. I'll just use this guy. Okay. Group behind you as you come out, and yeah, they all rush out and go after you. Let's roll some initiative quick. Help us with our order here. I think I got everyone. Oh. All right, and then they will they'll just move with one of you guys. They'll be on one of your turns movement, the whole group. So yeah, the one of these just kind of thugs out here calls out to you guys, and you hear him just kind of yelling out like, we got a fresh one in to hijack, and begins to throw some blaster fire your way, hoping to take you out. So if Dak, if you're the one that first comes out,
Yeah, I guess I would.
yeah,
just
you
kinda-
guys would be kind of out here, right?
This is our ship off to the right, correct?
Yeah, it's come down and basically landed. All right. So heavy first hit. And let me check something. Yeah. Yep. Fires off a pistol towards you and connects for 10 points of damage.
I am going to attempt to use my force reflect.
Okay.
So that's reduces by 1d10.
Nice. All right. And then one more guy up in the corner. He kind of moves down to try and intercept a little bit, and just sees you, and we'll go for a shot. Another shot. A 14 to hit. That'll miss.
That will miss.
All right. Krellin.
All right. I will. Best scenario. I will just run out here and try to shoot at the guy closest to me right here. My pistol.
All right. He can rush out,
Oh, I
and
finally hit a
24 will
shot.
definitely hit. Yeah.
All he needed to do was start drinking. 9 points of kinetic damage.
Nice hit there. He's looking pretty rough.
All right. So that was what.
The ship is down. The landing ramp is down, awaiting your arrival. Your boarding.
Yeah. Right. Are we? Sure. I'll just try and run around this corner then. Dashing is a bonus action to sort of get over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All
And then I'll
right.
just sort of wait and see.
Lan.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of the corridor a little bit here, move over to the left. Take Ron's old position, and I'll fire on this guy out here behind the crate. I'll make him my my quarry as well.
Okay.
There's a gray box. Is that the landing ramp?
Yeah, if I can move it. Damn it. Come on, roll 20.
Yeah, it's been going slow for my rolls today.
No, it just sometimes when you draw a box, it doesn't. Whatever. That's kind of like your landing ramp. All right, Lan. Firing off. You do even though he's crouched a little bit behind that crate, you get past it and hit with a 20 there. 8 damage, doing a good shot. Extra 4. That he's on his last leg. That's almost puts him down. All right. Anything else from you?
Well, the tactical barrier on Valen from before has worn off, so I'll put that back on, and that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Dak.
All right. Just seeing that this is kind of the only person on directly in the way of getting to the ramp. Is going to fire his blaster pistols at this guy here. Yeah.
11 will miss. 20 come around. Your second shot will hit. 9 points. And spend any inspo on those other two?
Yeah, I have 2 of those, so I will go ahead and use 1 on my first attack.
All right, well worth it. 23 will definitely hit, and that's more than enough to eliminate that guy there. And now
Alright.
moving closer towards the group. All right. So I'm gonna move these guys. So who, Dak, would you kind of be in charge of the group, you think, telling them just to move along?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I guess what I'll say is, you know, so I was here, shot the guy. I would probably yell to the group like, "Follow me," and then make my way around these crates towards
Okay.
the landing. Not sure how far they can move because I wouldn't
All
totally
right.
abandon them.
Yeah. So you think, out of character another round, and you can get them loaded up. They're almost
and
close.
And I'll say what Dak will do too is just make sure that, because they're, I guess, unarmed randos,
Right.
he'll kind of stay here by them so they're not totally exposed.
Okay. Valen.
All right. So can we see these guys behind the crates? Like, do they have like half cover or something?
Like this guy here, he's got pretty heavy cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What
you
about
can.
this guy?
No, that guy you can definitely see, but he's got quarter cover.
He's got quarter cover. Okay. If I were here, would that negate his quarter cover?
Yes, I would say so.
Okay. I think that's enough. 5, 10, 25, 30. Yeah, that's perfect. And then I'm going to use force project. I'll do 2 to him and 1 to him.
Okay.
So I'll do the 2. For the bottom guy takes 6.
All right, that's enough. Takes him out.
And top guy takes 3.
And that takes him out. He was hurt as well, so.
Perfecto. And let's see. That is a light side power, and I forgot to do this last time. I gain a hit point for that. For the Ashla little thing I get. And let's see, bonus action. Yeah, I think. Guess I can dash, right? Bonus action.
No, only. Excuse me. Only.
That's an action for me,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yep. Then I guess I'm out here.
Okay. All right, that guy's down. That guy is down. So this guy here is going to. He just sees Dak taking out one of his counterparts and a group of people, and he's going to just rush up and he's going to throw a shot towards Dak, who probably did the right thing to kind of human shield it. 16 to hit, just going to hit for 3 energy damage. That one on the roll, unfortunately. And then somebody pops out from up top and is come around here, and he's going to take a shot at the group of people, see who he can snag. All right, and so he hurts a few of the hurts one of the individuals in the group, but not too bad. And this guy is going to come down, work towards intercepting, and do the same. Doing a bit more. And there, it looks like one of the members in the captives is looking pretty rough now. And this guy in the crate is going to come over here, duck out of his cover, and take a shot at you, Valen, for taking down his buddies. 14, that'll miss. Then he'll kind of duck back into cover. And then lastly, that guy's down. Krellin, we come back to you.
All right. So this is the entrance to the ship over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I will run here. This was okay. Let me just range. Oh, just in range. I will try to shoot this guy with my pistol.
All right, the sauce is working. 23 will definitely hit.
Wonderful.
All right, 7
7.
points.
As a bonus action, take another swig of my drink.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's my turn.
do you just have regular sneak attack? You don't have like what's your subclass again?
Yeah, I don't have any way to trigger it.
Yeah. Okay.
I have the what sharpshooter thing.
Yeah. All right, Lan, over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this guy out in the open here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna hit him with a rifle shot, see if I can kill him in one go.
Blast off. 17 will definitely hit. And only hits him really in the arm, but it hurts. But unfortunately, he's still up.
Okay, I'll
Bad
make
damage
my
roll.
movement, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Dak, you're up.
All right. Dak, with his blasters drawn, is going to see that this guy here was taking shots at. I think he's only taking shots at the group.
Yeah. And this guy up here.
Yep. So he's going to see him take his blaster pistol and aim it, and kind of close his eyes for a second to really, channel his aiming ability, and he's going to be casting Phase Strike with his bonus action here.
Okay.
So give himself advantage, and on a hit, he'll do 1d8 additional. So here we go.
All right. 19 will definitely hit. And that's plenty. Takes that guy out.
Okay. Then, so that was bonus action to cast Phase Strike. Now my movement speed is actually increased by 30 feet. Yes. So I am going to start moving towards the ramp, stopping to action surge and shoot this guy here.
Alrighty.
Not
15 will hit.
advantage.
6 energy, that'll do. He's
Alright.
he's still up, but that hits.
All right. Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get to the ramp.
Okay.
I should
Alright.
add 60 feet movement total, which I think should have been enough from there.
All right, and then assumingly the rest of the group comes towards you guys, and they're basically at the ramp, but not out of harm's way yet. Still basically loading up in the ramp. Valen, you're up.
Okay, let's see here. So Valen's gonna go 30 feet. Here. Did you say that one person in the group was looking pretty
Yeah,
rough?
there's one member that's in a bad way.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Even if I got to them, I couldn't do anything. Be better served preventing them from getting shot in the first place. Is there still enough debris around here, things I can throw for project?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. We're gonna go 2 on this guy. And did you say this guy was in a bad way?
Yeah, he took a decent shot, so he's probably got.
I don't know. I don't know if Valen would have seen that, but he's gonna give him 1 and him 2. So we'll do the 2 first. He takes 7. And the other guy takes 2.
All right. Well, you're able to take out the one guy, and the other one not as impactful, but still working them down. Anything else?
As long as I pissed him off to get him looking at me. Oh, I don't think I can do anything more. So that's it.
Okay. That guy's down, and yeah, the one that did, he is gonna advance up towards you and take a shot. A 13 to hit, that will miss.
That's a miss.
And this guy's dead, and this guy is gonna come around, seeing his other counterparts go down, and take another shot at you. Valen, a 6, that will do nothing, and then he'll kind of go back into his cover. Krellin.
Yes. Okay, so 5, that guy's in range. I will take one last pot shot at the guy closest to me. And
Sobering
my
up.
gun. Yeah, it's an issue. I immediately put my gun away as it's jammed and start drinking as I run into the ship.
All right, you Russian, well in cover now. All right, Lan.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get some covering fire here. Shooting at this guy.
27 definitely hits. And that's plenty to take him out. He's already hurt. He goes down. It's like, for the most part, everyone is taken care of. You know, you've got one left behind the crates, but should be able to get up and out of here.
All right, I wave Valen in and run as far as my Duros legs can take me.
You got that jetpack on?
Yeah, I'll turn on my jetpack so I can fly the way.
Give you a little extra. What does it? Does that take anything to do? I don't even know.
I think it's a bonus action.
Activating your jetpack, it just gives you a fly speed, I think, of 30 feet.
Activating requires
Yeah,
a bonus action. Yeah, you have a 30 speed. So, it gives you 30 feet extra. I think that's how it works, but...
Yeah, so I'll jetpack over there and end my turn.
Okay. All right, Dak.
All right. Dax is just going to go ahead and I guess use all of the movement that he has to get to the cockpit. So I guess dash 60 feet to the cockpit, maybe.
Yeah, just get aboard. That's fine.
Yeah, I just want to get to the
Okay.
cockpit of the ship to start getting things fired up and ready to go.
Okay, and the rest of the captives are able to get aboard as well, and kind of just, get out of harm's way. Valen?
I think Valen is gonna, as much as he really wants to get the guy behind that barrel, he knows that he needs to hurry up. So he's gonna move. And then dash another, was it 30? I can get right there. And then he'll start climbing the ramp.
All right, this last guy, you see him peek out, but he kind of looks around and realizes that there's no match, and he just kind of like tucks back in behind the crate, not wanting any further trouble. So that leaves you all. So Lan and Valen allows you to get aboard the ramp and begin to take off from the surface here. As we head back to that. So, with one last little obstacle of the coming out with the captives in a close call with one of them who's pretty hurt, you see the group kind of huddling around one of the individuals who's pretty hurt there. Valen, I assume you're gonna tend to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna. They have like generic people hit points, right?
Yeah.
They're not like a. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna give them a nice force heal,
Okay.
which I'm pretty sure the modifiers I have are their entire hit point pool. So I don't know if you want me to bother rolling.
9 points will get them up. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfecto. It's just the one.
Yeah. Yep. Only one of them took
Oh.
significant damage. So.
And then I'll turn to the rest of the group. Just how are the rest of you?
All right. And Dak, give me a piloting check as you take this big vessel off the surface. Very well. You've settled right into it and begin your ascent and begin your quick trip to the fringe of the Thayer system. You sit alone in space, and outside the surface of T4, wondering what your next move is from here, knowing that there is a large number of captives still to be rescued, and that's where we end tonight. We'll pick up next week as you continue to try and hopefully save the remaining captives.
All right. Are we getting any sort of short rest on the way there? Is that enough time, or is it just a short trip?
I mean, you could probably manage to get one in.
Short?
Yeah.
All right. Can do.
Hey.
Yeah. I think that's doable there. So. All right, guys. Well, yeah, that is tonight's. So yeah, we'll pick back up and finish up episode 3 of this trilogy, Looking In, and yeah, then I think we'll hit a level up afterwards. So
Oh,
yeah,
exciting.
yeah, something to look forward to. So
So how's everybody looking for hit points? Because I can still do the trauma kit use on. I can't remember who. I think I gave one to everybody, didn't I? I might have.
Yeah, I definitely got one.
I know you got one. I don't remember.
You mean
I thought,
when we got the
yeah,
prisoners?
I probably did it then.
Not on me then. I'll take one of my hit dice back. And
Or no, I thought I did
Is
do
that what
you
you-
because I made you.
Was that the healing thing you did for us? Was the trauma thing? I didn't know
Yeah.
that was okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, Roland and I both got that.
Oh, okay.
wait,
and
when was that? Was that this session or was this?
Yeah, remember he came over and he healed.
Oh,
You got like
no, I didn't go over, but I'll search for that.
Oh yeah, I gave you like can't remember how much it was.
Was it at least 4?
Yeah.
Okay,
it was
then
like
I'm just gonna.
9 or something.
Yeah, you got 9 actually. Yeah, Dak got
No.
7. You got 9.
Okay, then I'll call it a day.
So okay. Yeah, and I think this thing replenishes on a short rest, so I can use it again for next time.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Does this ship have any sort of trauma kit available, or is it just whatever supplies we brought on board with us?
yeah, just really what you brought. It's not
Okay.
not really much there to help out in that regard. So
I'm still strapped. Don't worry.
yeah.
Still got like 3 med packs, and I've got 2/3 of my force points, and I still have my force shield up, and I've got another trauma kit where I can use all that stuff. So we're good.
Good stuff. Alrighty, guys. Well, good session.
Alright,
We'll
cool.
see you next time.